I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
I'm just gonna play some pool if y'all don't mind. There won't be no sound because you get a copyright strike if you play the sound. Oh well, like they copyright you for playing a I forgot what song they keep saying that you're playing a song. I say well, ain't no song being played. Yeah, yeah. Let's see here. No, no, no. Let me try this right here. There we go. Yeah. Now go up in there. Ye- Oh hell no. Let me do this. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Shit. Since I got a new laptop, a new computer, uh, I hardly ever used it. I use it mostly use my computer, this new one for editing. Excuse me, for editing purposes. So I should just use this and just retire this one I'm playing on right now. Why you keep going up in there, white ball? You know, not pool. Yeah. I am. Yeah, I am queen. I am. Yeah. I'm playing pool. So so yeah, I'm just here trying to relax right now. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to relax. Yeah, I'm going to redo a video I did uh, late last year since I got the new computer and got the editing software to work right. So I'm gonna go ahead and re-upload the video or re-edit the video. It's gonna be one of my interviews. I'm gonna uh, I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. My whole decision making is bad. So hold on, I gotta get some earbuds. Okay, okay. Uh, uh. Now the game itself, I took the sound down because it it copyrights me if I put the volume of this game up, because for some real reason it's telling me I'm playing a song from the 1970s, and I'm sitting there like, no, I'm sorry. Fleetwood Mac song. It kept telling me the last time I did this, it was telling me I kept playing a Fleetwood Mac song and shit. Like, what the hell? Ain't no song on being played. All I hear is just cue balls and a ball. Well, I'm gonna fuck. Well, oh, never mind. Ooh, it looks like I'm gonna lose this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I lost. At least my score high with 2082, which is it's been around since March of last year. No, it was more than that. I think it was around like June of last year, something like that. So I'm assuming you at work, Queen. Oh, shit. I got nothing else to talk. Well, I do got something to talk about, but I'm just burnt out. I'm just burnt out of shit. So I can't believe that people are still talking about Megan Thee Stallion and his Thompson character. I'm like, y'all are grown, okay? Um, who gives a fucking who gives a flying fuck? See, you're telling the world that I'm going to say this. You're telling the world that you are insecure, and I'm looking at that woman by the name of Julius O. Wells. I knew Julius O. Wells was going to say something, because every time something happens, and here's the thing, I'm not sub to her, right? But she keeps showing up on my algorithm. Like, woman, get the fuck off my algorithm. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear nothing about your problems with men. I really don't have. I ain't trying to hear all that. Really don't. It's always some man did this and some man did that, and I'm like, really? Shit. Yeah. I just got off from work though, so you know, as I'm rambling, I noticed something on DJ Witch Doctor's channel. I think it was Monday night into Tuesday morning. That was a positive show. I gotta say, that was a positive show. What's going, Hammer Time? I see you in the chat room, and that was a positive show, and it was weird though. It was a weird positive show. I don't, for the first time, I see hope. It was strange. It was like a strange type of hope. And maybe it's just you know, maybe because it was either exhaustion or what. But talking to Jay Prince over there, right? It kind of gave me hope, y'all. I don't know how did that happen, but it did, and it was weird. Um, he was talking about his food truck, and I'm telling that nigga, and I'm roasting his ass, right? I'm roasting his ass about why you need money for plumbing when you could have like you could have saved the money for yourself. You could have saved money to DIY the sink in your food truck. And then and then though it turned to something else. The conversation turned to skill set, you know, and that's why and then everybody talking about skill sets at that point. And if you really going to um yeah, I was talking to JJP. That's what happened. I was talking to JP, and then finally people start talking about skill set. You see, I'm gonna say something I'm gonna say something. Women are going to respect you more if you start talk about what are your skill set. And a lot of y'all don't want to tell people what y'all do. What is your skill set? And no, and when I said skill set, we ain't talking about, oh yeah, I got the best dick in the world. No, 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 no. Because yeah, for 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 the slight for those 18 minutes. Well, it actually was 35 minutes, I should say. In those 35 minutes, it seemed like a lot of y'all finally get it. It seemed like a lot of y'all finally get the point about the whole you want respect from the black woman, or you want respect from the world in general. Y'all finally got it. And the sad thing is, I think that's just um, a fleeting, exercise. But I'm really getting tired of y'all thinking that you know you want the world to come to you, but you had nothing to offer. But to say, oh, I'm offering my dick, I'm offering sex. Um, I remember that time I remember back around. I want to say um, right, exactly. Let's see you. Yeah, let's see you fix a light socket, or yeah, yeah. And I was talking about plumbing. I said, bruh. So I was telling J Prince how to do plumbing. Right. I told him, listen, it. I was telling him, listen, all you need, PVC pipe do not cost that much, right? Because he actually showed a video of this white man. And here is the thing. Here's the thing that kills me. right? You have a white man. He called this white man to put a sink in his food truck. I'm shaking my fucking head when I'm seeing this shit. I said, bruh, you spent at least $200 for a plumber to put a sink in your food truck. Now granted, he did say he had a tankless hot water heater and two water tanks. That part, yes, I get that. I get that. Yes, you might need a plumber on that, right? You might need a plumber. The hook that especially your tankless hot water heater, because you have to do electrician work, all that, right? But for the rest of it, I'm like, bro, you could fix that up yourself. You could have fixed that up, and the plumber could come up in there, put the tankless hot water heater in there. What the fuck? And you wouldn't be paying out the ass. And I'm just glad that during that whole conversation, the whole discussion, people start talking about what they do, or DIY projects. You know, and this is where it put a smile. I wasn't even pissed off anymore. This is what I want to see. I want to see and hear, right? Who gives a fuck what these women are thinking? Stop arguing with these silly ass women online because they don't respect your black ass. That's why I try to tell y'all. Okay, I try to tell y'all this for fucking years. Slay the goddamn dragon. Stop worrying about you. You got game and all that dumb shit. That game shit's for the birds. And you know what? And I'm glad Sir Ism was not there to say a damn thing. You know, because we got to stop putting out this image, and this is my whole point. We gotta stop putting out this image that we're just some thirsty ass niggas. We always thirsty. We thirsty, and we are fucking as we're thirsty and dusty. And it's like what MOT said. Some of you Negroes do not deserve to have pussy. You don't deserve sex. And I believe in it. Because the thing is, you got to slay the dragon. And if you're not willing to slay the dragon, all that other stuff that you want, you don't deserve it. You're bringing in trouble. And because of that, you feel entitled. Yes, you feel entitled. You're getting rewards on something that should be earned. All right, you should be earned. That's something that you should earn that. Okay, it's not an entitlement. Now I know that sounds, well, doesn't sound right, but that's the closest the thing is, you're not entitled to your gratification. You know, right? Because there's more than life than quote unquote being a player and being a pimp and all that bullshit. And that's the point I'm trying to get y'all to finally realize that like y'all got to stop expecting something that you don't earn. So yeah, I was kind of happy when God. Okay, I'm about to say it. Don't let that 8 ball go up in that side pocket. Right, right, Queen. Yeah, you know, right, Queen. Yeah, maybe it'll make some damn content about that. Yeah, I want to see. Like, yeah, Jay Prince talking about. Yeah, man, I will do I might do a live stream on my truck, on my food truck. Like, I want to see it. I want to see it. And you know what? Let me say this. I have hate in my heart. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Yes, yes, Big J got hate in his heart. I'm going to confess. I hate that nigga. I'm gonna tell you right now. I do hate. I have a hatred, J. Prince. I really do. But after listening to him talk and 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 all that, I just have to sit there and say, I just have to um put that hatred to the side that night, that morning. And I know, yes, yes, yes. I got hate in my heart. I'm not going to lie on that. That's probably one sin. That's one sin I'm not going to lie about, because everybody know I've a hatred. You know, and you know what? And let me be arrogant about it. It's justified. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. It's justified. I ain't gonna make no excuse of it, but yeah, it's justified, because I don't accept no disrespect either. But none of that though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's one of my sins. But back to Jay Prince though. I was hating on that nigga so bad, because I can't. I do hate that nigga. But the thing is, that gave me hope. Finally, something positive came out of that nigga's mouth. Finally, something came out of that Negro's mouth, and I'm sitting there like, damn, okay, okay, I see hope. I see hope. You know. Oh, what's going on from Kickland? What's going on with you? You know. But yeah. So I just hope that one day uh people would mature to the point where it's um where people will talk about, or even show what skills they have. And I think though, once y'all do that, I think once y'all do that, I think that I think people will give you a lot more respect. You know, uh, among each other. Now, having said that, and this is what John Galt was John Galt or Goat no John Galt was correct about. Right. It also reveals another problem if you do that. Um, it's about the some of us as black men, it would expose that some of us have jobs that we are not proud of, or jobs that we believe that we are that is beneath us. You know, um, that's also a problem. And then and that's why I try to tell y'all, listen, economics and education should be the first thing. Uh, you know, economics and education should be the first thing that should be coming out your mouth, not what not what Cardi B did, or what Mega B relationship is. You know, the first thing should come out your mouth is skills, and not shame, blame, and explain. And if you don't have a job that has that type of I already lost that. Let me start this over. I think that um if you got a job that you don't want nobody to know, which is which is understandable, or you have a job that you're not uh proud of, or you don't because you know I think that uh I think that some of y'all should just invest more into DIY. You know, y'all do more DIY. You would gain more respect. You gain more respect. So yeah, I mean, so yeah. I mean, like myself, I was supposed to have another channel, right? I was supposed to have another channel. I remember a year ago or so, I said I was going to do another channel, going to be a farming channel. Um, but that fell through because I couldn't get that one thing I wanted to get to make that channel become what I wanted it to be. You know, because the price of you know feed and the upkeep keep of animals went up so much that I couldn't do do that channel any justice. And that's one of the regrets I have. If I had the money for that, you know, for that project, I would have made that YouTube channel. I would have more subs on that channel than I do on this channel, on my original channel. You know, but I think that because I'm doing the political interviews, and I don't know why I made that stupid ass shot right there with. But if a man's working, there is no shame in the job. An honest job is nothing to be ashamed about. Um, Queen, I get what you're saying, Queen, and this kind of alludes to um how some of us are. Oh wait a minute, I almost got out of there. Um, some people are trying to. I wouldn't say ball is not the right word, right? But some of us trying to create families, and I don't say that. Um, some of us trying to create families, or and stuff like that, and that job or whatever, where you're employed at is not the best um to create a family with. And I see why some men are not keen on um sharing that online. And I'm listening to Azrael the one, not Azrael the one. Sorry, wrong person. The Azrael that there's a guy who's SYSBM who's a passport bro. He calls himself Azrael. I think he's one of the dumbest niggas on the planet. Yes, he is. Right. He's one of those smart dumb niggas. Right. And he thinks because he's so warped in the idea that, like, bro, you don't have to lie about a job you have. And you think that, and you're trying to lie because of women. I mean, you know what? I might talk about that later on because I'm in a good mood. I'll talk about that. I'll talk about when I'm in a bad mood because uh, that nigga deserve to be roasted to hell. But you know, it's the same. He's not proud of himself. See, a lot of y'all, a lot of men in this space are not proud of themselves, and they're lashing out at the wrong issue. They're lashing out at the wrong problem. And what they're doing is counterproductive. You chase after the wrong woman too, though, the wrong type of a woman, because society tells us to get this particular type. See, and that's also no, that's also a problem too, though. You know, we're told to get this. So you're not a that damn 8 ball. Yeah, but Queen, and let me put this on myself too. Let me put this on myself too. I don't want to be that. You know what? I'm gonna blame myself too. I'm putting myself in this box too, right? I don't want to do that. I think that you can't go around hearing the term protector and provider, and then your income is not there to protect or bring any type of security to your spouse or to your offspring in that way. Like he things get taken care of. You know, uh, let me say the needs are being met. And when I said that, I'm talking about on a financial scale. The needs are being met, and uh, a lot of us um, don't have that. Uh, the access to um, certain things. Now, granted, you have to hustle. Uh, yeah, you got to do things outside of your nine to five job, right? But sometimes, but that takes away. Um, some of us have to um um well, some of us, I should say, have done things above and beyond. Um, well, I wouldn't say above and beyond. I mean, some of us done some activities that we're not proud of just to put some a mouth some food in some baby's mouth, you know, and but there are a lot of factors. So I'm not gonna, you know, there are a lot of factors. So I'm not just gonna, but I just think that men, if we're supposed to be all what we've been told on these stupid ass panels by on these, you hear this on women saying this stupid on these goofy ass women saying on these panels, right? And you know, well, how you supposed to live up to that? And that's why I said I wish you stopped doing that shit, computer. Um, that's why some men have checked out because of expectations, you know, and because there is a lack of understanding on that realm. So anyway, I'll just um, you know, that's why partially I just checked out. I checked out. You know, um, I'm after one damn thing at this point in life right now. You know, I can care less about that romantic shit or family shit. I'm after the one thing because um I believe that um because of Trump and because of MAGA and because how stupid things have become, I just think that um I think that I myself have to um do something else, you know. And that's something else. Well, I'm not gonna mention on here because I got two people who I hate on this motherfucker, and they're gonna get in the way of it. So, and I don't know why I'm fucking up on this game because my decision maybe because I'm talking and shit, and I'm not concentrating with this damn game. Because I would have won this pool game already. I would be making all these stupid ass mistakes and shit. Let me see what else is here. Hold on, what else is here? What else is here? Pick me up, read the what's that taxi game? Let me see what else games y'all got. Save the pets. What the fuck is that? Army run read the that's too slow to run. That's slow. Yeah, I am that slow. You know. Yep, yep. It's over with. It's over with. Let me just try uh one more game here. Queen, if you're in the chat room, if you're still watching, can you email me what you was trying to tell me, because I went ahead and you know uh I need the directions, what you was trying to tell me, because I was half ass asleep when you called me and shit. So um yeah, I was half ass asleep and shit. So I ain't, you know so what is this? Yeah, you know what? Let me try the trick shot. Let me try to have some fun. Yeah, yeah, that's 40. Don't go up in there. Damn. So, yeah, remember when you tell me about uh go on the AI? You know what? You remember what you told me on the phone? I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna play two sets of this, and then I'm gonna go to bed after this. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed after this shit. So, because it seemed to me I ain't playing too hot. No, 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 Queen. Remember, um, remember when you were talking about using AI and using hashtags? And T said, would you think your husband be working with most of these niggas? I don't think most of these most of the dudes live. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on with you? Uh, yeah, I think most of these niggas live off some woman. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Cause yeah, cause what happened on DJ's channel, right? Talking to talking to Jay Prince, right? And Jay Prince admit that this woman who was on the panel, she gave him I forgot how much money she gave him. And I'm like, really? Like, nigga, you don't have a job. At that time, I should say, at the time, because he's now a CNA somewhere. You know, Jay Prince said he's a CNA, so yeah, okay, fine. But but the thing I'm saying though, before that, this woman was carrying your ass, and you're right. Mostly men in this space don't have had no job. Because my thing is, oh, one? Okay, whatever. Um, because the more I come on YouTube, these niggas is on panels for 8 hours on a daily basis. Now, like what I just told y'all. I just got off from work now, right? I work nights, so I can afford to be on the panel at night, or be on a panel, or at least do a live stream in the morning, right? But you got niggas on here who be on here for 16 hours, 12 hours a day, and I just be like, how y'all going to eat? Who's feeding y'all? Because no, I don't want to hear nobody say, "Oh, I'm a tech bro." All right, I I get people like keep it techie and you know and Gabe Abe or somebody, right? But them hot. But some of y'all don't have. Some of y'all ain't working at all. You know, some of y'all ain't don't have no fucking jobs. And the shit that y'all be saying, and shout out to V Dub. Shout out to V Dub Boogie, because you know there's this one nigga online who's begging for cash apps. I'm a man of God. I'm this. You know, Ringo TV Raw's my friend. Woo 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 woo. That nigga, right? Some of y'all know who I'm talking about. Now, V Dub sent me a video of this Shine talking about, well, y'all gave me money. Y'all gave me money. And then the first thing the nigga did is, I took the Cash App money. I'm talking about him. That he took the Cash App money that he been e-begging with to gamble on sports. Gamble it on a basketball game. But then come online and cry about that shit. But yet you supposed to be a Hebrew Israelite. You supposed to be believing in that Bible. Well, it's a sin to gamble. You know? Queen said, which is why I don't go to their channels. I'm not finished listening to no man who can't work tell me shit about I'm supposed. Right, 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 right. And that's part of the reason why, though, I really want to dig up in MJ's ass. I really want to dig up in her ass, because you know what? Let me shut the fuck up. I really want to roast MJ so damn bad. I really want, because you knew that nigga don't have shit. Okay? Flora too. Well, BJ, why you blaming us women? Because you knew from the outset that them niggas wasn't shit from the outset. According to y'all's argument. Now, it's not my opinion. I'm using your argument, not my argument. Using y'all's argument and opinion. You said this nigga ain't shit, then why you laid down with that nigga in the first damn place? And everybody told you that nigga wasn't shit. Yet though, you brought your ass up on the panel and cry about how this nigga ain't shit. But then you know, and yes, I'm one of these men that will tell you should have chose better. Yeah. I'm one of these niggas who would tell you should have chose better. You got nobody else to blame but yourself because you keep making the same fucking ass the same fucking ass mistake. But yet every morning you get on Sharon's channel and talk shit about black men. Like, heifer, how you gonna complain about black men? It's one thing to say, okay, a nigga fucked your ass up the first time. You got fucked up the first time, right? Understand that. We all get fucked up the first time. But how you gonna do this on a repeatedly? See, you can't just blame him. You gotta blame yourself in part of the bullshit. So that's why I agree with some of the men when they say you should have chose better. Because you can't get on a fucking panel every fucking morning and allow yourself get played by Sharon's bullshit, and then on top of that, telling you that, oh, you did nothing the wrong and you're just innocent when you played a part when you played yourself. See, you know. See, the thing is, you get played, I get played. But if I keep doing the same goddamn shit, it's no longer I'm the one getting played because I'm playing myself. Stop acting like you're a fucking victim when you took part in the bullshit. And let me say something too. Nigga, don't you ever try to call me a punk. Don't you ever call me a fucking ass punk, Sharon. Because let me tell you something, Sharon, you never went toe to toe with real men. Yes, going after fatties one thing. Going after Anger Man is one thing. Going after these Fight Club niggas is one thing. But here is the thing. MOT runs a trucking company. I'm in agriculture. I have part-time. I do ranch as part-time. Right? You and your cousin ain't shit. Y'all just some inner city niggas from the Northeast who live in New York, and you niggas don't know shit about owning land, paying property taxes. You don't know shit. But hide behind these women. You don't know shit. But to sit there and hustle off of everybody else, you ain't no better than Obsidian. Now, if I sound red pill, I really don't give a fuck at this point. Oh, Big J, you sounding red pill. I don't give a fuck. Y'all gonna believe believe everything what somebody else tells you and shit. Oh, Big J hates black women. Really now? Okay, okay, we got that. Okay, yeah, yeah. That's been the storyline for the last month. That's been the storyline for the last couple months. But they kind of forgot about something on that shit. Well, if that was the case, right? And let me say this: I'm still pissed off about that shit, though. That's, you're. Listen, I'm gonna say this: I don't identify myself as pro black and shit. But at the same time, you're not going to sit there and just lie and make up some bullshit up when all because you trying to protect a nigga who married a white Russian woman making money off of black pain. But I'm the one who has the problem with the African American female. I just said, man, that's a wild ass assumption. That's a wild ass assumption. But okay, you know what? I'll play the villain. I'll play the villain because like y'all need one. Y'all need to create a villain, right? Because I see y'all going after Taz, you know, and Taz called it out the same way I was calling it out, months ago. And that's why I said black men are dumb, but the women are goofy. And I've been saying that shit. The women are goofy as fuck. You try to tell them, hey, can you make that make sense? How can somebody hate black women, but tyranny was defended by me, and I don't even like tyranny. I'm tell you the truth. I don't like tyranny. But I defended tyranny against the tropes. But Big J hates black women. Okay, yeah, but Big J, you trying to fuck that white girl, and so what? What there's the does it make to you? But you don't see me. Yeah, but where are you Negroes when Ben and Grace Trope was on a fucking panel calling you women all sorts of names. But hey, Taz got disrespected. I got disrespected. What's his name? Got this. There was another guy. I forgot his name. He got this disrespect on the same shit. But yet here's the thing: is there is no good black men, and I'm gonna say this to some of you women: if there is no good black men, then I want y'all to ask me, who is Sharon? Then is he a good black? I want that question to be asked: is he a good black man? That's that. I want y'all to ask that question. Ask that a question. I want that question to be answered too. Is he a good black man? If not, well, if he is, can like you please elaborate? And no, I don't want to hear the whole like he didn't call us bitches. I don't want to hear that shit because there are a lot of people who don't call y'all bitches and they be disrespecting y'all in y'all's fucking face. I don't want to hear all that shit. And yes, I do hate Sharon because he's a bitch ass nigga. He done a lot of whole ass shit. So Sharon, don't you ever call me a punk like though you tried try to did yesterday. You hoe ass nigga. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Wait. Oh, okay. Do this. And I know I fucked up with this. Well, oh, I'm glad though it didn't went in. Oh yeah, I'm still waiting for my phone call though. By the way, Queen from the. You know what? Something just tells me that I should take what I attain and create a holding company out of it. But you know what? I'll explain it offline. But since there's revenue being generated. Oh, you know what? Since Twitter has now decreased their has now have a discount. I wonder if I can live stream on Twitter now since they have the discount on their services. I might want to take a month and put you know buy that service on Twitter and put some of my content up on there. You know what? I'm done with this, y'all. I'm done. Screw all that. Screw all that. Screw all that. Oh shit. Yes, leave. Yes, leave. Uh, oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. They are queen. Yeah, they are. Um I think I just need to create I already thought of the name and all of that. I already thought of the name of the company. Uh I got enough money to uh, um to register the name and all that. So since I have a problem with the new black media, since I have a problem with the new black media like Field Advice showing them, yeah, I might as well just create my own shit. Since I got these interviews and everything. So uh, use that as a side hustle. So yeah, but I'm trying to get on Twitter. I'm gonna pay that service on Twitter so I can upload my videos on Twitter, do my live streams on Twitter because it was expensive. It was expensive to do a live stream on Twitter though. It was expensive. So I'm gonna see how to do it again, and let's see how it goes. So anyway, let me get out of here. Uh, I'm gonna take my ass to bed. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take my ass to bed. Yeah, I'm gonna take me a shower, and then I'm gonna take my ass to bed. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, let me get out of here. So, uh, y'all can't see me. Go over. Yeah. So anyway, let me get out of here. Thank y'all for watching me playing pool, losing on pool. And let me get out of here, y'all. Yeah, I am. So let me get my ass out of here. So I'm out. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.